Cecil, what are you doing down there, boy? What are you doing? Cecil. Cecil Bird? Snowball, what are you up to up there? Hello, Amy. Pippa? Pip, 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 pip. Pip, pip, pip. That's right. That's right. Unfortunately, Peaches isn't out here. She wore out in the first half this morning, so she's in eating and relaxing. She needed it. So. Snowball. Hey, Skywalker. What you doing, Snowball? Babaloo? Nutcase? What are you doing, you little nutcase, huh? That's right, that's right. That's right, Pippa. That's right. Yeah, she's been eating well, so I put her in her cage and she immediately went to her food again, so. Hey, Heron. Pippa. Pippa. Hi, Falcon Sue. Pippa. Pip, pip. Mild. I don't know if I'd call it mild. It's 81 out. They have to go in when it gets over 85, so according to the weather, that shouldn't be before 1. We're hoping anyway. Hey, baby. Hey. These guys have been out since, they've been out for about an hour already. Hello, Doris. Snowball. I didn't check to make sure there was cockatoo dust all over the lenses. There probably is. Snowball. What are you doing? Well, hi, Snowball. Hi, boy. He doesn't usually come up to get petted when there's other birds in here, but Pippa, is there some reason you're sitting on my shoulder? Hmm? Yeah? Well, you can sit on my shoulder, sure. Hey, Snowball. Well, he got to see a little bit of his frisbee throwing, so he was all fascinated in that. He knows what that is. Don't you, Snowball? 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 Yeah, he's got his eyeliner on, don't you, boy? Yeah. Yeah, that myth that the female umbrellas are more cuddly is really just not true. Even Snowball's a good, or even Cecil's a good snuggler, but can't let him do it for too long. But you don't really want to get that territoriality going. But right, Snowball? Down for some squishes, are you? Huh? Yeah, he still misses Chloe. It's amazing. It's been quite a while, but he'll sit in a spot and just look out for her, like he's trying to find her. You cutie pie. This is a rarity. I definitely have to pet him when he comes over because usually he won't do that when the other birds are around. It'd be nice to have him come by more frequently, wouldn't it? Wouldn't it? You know, we were playing some of your frisbee playing, don't you? Yeah. He hasn't looked at anyone else, that's for sure. He has stayed a loner. He's friendly to Cause, aren't you? He's friendly to her, and they'll preen sometimes, but that's it. It doesn't go any farther. Where are you going? You gonna go do some more skywalking there, Snowball? Oh, Bob, leave him alone. Babaloo, don't you mess with Snowball. Leave him alone. Stop it. Babaloo. No. You stop, Bob. You be nice. Babaloo. You listening to me? Stop it. Come here. No. You come here. Come here, Bob. Step up. Come on, step up. Leave him alone. Don't mess with the Snowball. 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 Come down here if you want, Snowball. I'll protect you. He's like, from what? From Bob? Nah. Don't you scare away the Snowball. His feathers are looking a little better, but he's obviously going to need more Haldo. I'm working him up. He's at 0.04 now. Now Snowball's preening. What are you doing? Pippa, what are you doing? What are you doing, beautiful? Hi, Pip. Hi, Pip. Hello, Pip. Have you eaten any humans lately? How about lady fingers, huh? Tasty treats, are they? Lady fingers? Oh, good girl. That's a good girl. Good girl. That's right. That's right. That's right. And Cecil's deep in his nesting activities here. I took this out yesterday because I wanted to calm him down. I put it back today and he's just back at it. Cecil. Cecil, what are you doing? Cecil. Cecil. They're playing a lot more now. I mean, he is in a nesting mode there, but he is playing a lot more. And so is the Snowball. Nice picture there with your feet up, with your foot up. What are you doing? What are you doing, Snowball? Snowball. Snowball. Goodbye. Yeah, they've definitely gotten used to it. they don't have the sun beating down on them like they did at the other place too. I had that big umbrella I put over, but if they wanted to play elsewhere, they had to be out in the sun. And in the summer, that wasn't too pleasant, so it's better here. Does get hotter though. We're in the not in the high desert, but we're getting close. So it has a lot of the features of the high desert. There's a lot of rock fall around here, granite and stuff like that. That's right. That's right. There's Bob with his intense face. He's always into everything so intensely. Right, Bob? Mr. Intensity? Is that who you are? Yeah, his shoulders look better. And he's not messing with his back anymore. I've just got to get him to stop messing with his chest. And then Lorelei, when I had to take her out, oh, good grief. It took me about 10 minutes to get her out of here. She flew from one side to the other and then back and forth. And just I was trying to wear her out, but she wore me out in the process. That's right. That's right. You sure? Okay. That's right. Hi, Kaise. Snowball's listening to the crows. Pippa, you don't need to answer the crows. That's okay. Yeah, we get large parties of crows out here during the day, so. Cecil, nutcase, what are you doing in there? Yeah, Cecil has fully adopted the new digs here. He likes it, so. Babaloo's okay with it. Except for, he doesn't like being, which is weird. He doesn't like being in that small room, but the thing is, he was alone before. Now he's with the other birds. He's not screaming anymore. I know about that last month being tough. It was tough for us, wasn't it, Bob? Having to move from one place to another? What are you doing there, Cecil? There he goes. Now, keep in mind, if you let your bird do too much of this, they'll get a little aggressive. That just comes with it. They'll be defending their nests. So I'm okay with it. He may occasionally nip me out of accidentally, and then, of course, it's funny how they feel empathy, because if he did nip me, he'll back off and then, get eyes like, I'm sorry I did that. It's unusual to see another animal with empathy, but they've certainly got it. What do you think, Pippa? What do you think? Or what do you think? Well, that's a good girl. That's a good girl. Come on. Come on, cutie. Come on, baby. Yeah, they'll try to find their nest, that's for sure. This one pulls up the paper. Yeah, that's true. Cecil will try to get me back. That's how he gets me back. He'll come poop on me if I've done something he doesn't like. It's obviously intentional because he knows how not to do that. He won't do it all the time, just whenever I do something he doesn't care for. But you can eat my shoes again? No. We're talking about you, Cecil. Cecil, we're talking about you. At the shoes. Cecil? Cecil? That's my shoe. It's my shoe. Don't look at me like you don't understand what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. Leave the shoe alone. Cecil? Hey. Hey, you. Hey, Pippa. Mm-hmm. Oh, there he goes. Yeah, keeping that on your shoelace is almost impossible around these guys. They will chew it off. Lorelei's great at that. Buttons, zippers, shoelace ends. She's all for all that stuff. Somebody was talking about making her a shirt that was made of, had buttons sewn all over it. And I said, nah, you don't want to do that because it might give her a heart attack. That many buttons all at once. Spirit Matter, hi, Spirit Matter. He bites the toe end of the shoe. So you have to be careful that he doesn't get through to you. He'll also chew on the rest of the shoe, but the fact that he gets a hold of the front of it is not necessarily good. Hey, Pippa. Hey, Susie Q. Hello, cutie pie. Hello, Pippa. Pippa, can you say, what can you say? Come on, you can say it. That's right. That's right, Pippa. That's right. I'm not going to say that's right. Okay. Where are you going, Cecil? Here's the shoe where he's going after the shoe now. Cecil, it's my shoe. Cecil. Leave it alone. Cecil. You already pooped on it. Do you have to try to bite it too? Cecil. No. Cecil. I'm not going to kick you with the shoe. I might bump you with it, but I won't kick you. No. What a look. It's a shoe, okay? It's just a shoe. You don't need to go and try to mess with it. Cecil? No, we're not going to eat the shoe. Well, he's a good bird to hug. He'll spin his head around and lean his head on you and look up. He's quite huggable, this boy. I know he wants to eat my shoe, but Cecil. Yeah, I've got lots of video of him dancing, but the latest dance he did was just Awesome. Wasn't it, Cecil? Bob, Babaloo. You two quit staring at each other. I don't want to fight. Back off. Bob? Yep. The man's got endurance, don't you? Don't you, Cecil? You got endurance. Yep. He can dance. Bob's a good dancer too, especially if he's in the. Yes, I'm talking about you. Especially if he's in the van and in the little. I have to keep them in a cage in case there's an accident or something. So he's in that little cage. You put on some Elvis and or anything else that's got a strong beat, and he'll start dancing to it. Wolf whistling and all kinds of fun stuff. He's a good dancer. It's hard to get him to dance around here, but he is. Aren't you, Bob? Aren't you, Babaloo? Yeah, you're not. You quit looking at her. Do you want your head torn off? You know how she is. Bob, do not stare at Pippa. Hi, Michelle. Sorry you had a bad day. How that goes. Cecil? Cecil? That's my shoe. You don't need to eat it. Bob, do not stare at Pippa. He doesn't. Hey, see, there we go. Stop it now, Babaloo. You're starting something you can't finish. Bob, cut it out. Here, you're going up on a rope. Go on, get up there. Don't look at her, Pippa. Pippa, calm, calm. Cecil, that's not your breakfast. That's my shoe. Babaloo. Yeah, you sure about that, Cecil? You sure about that, big boy? That's my big boy. How you doing? How you doing? Little hand holding, huh? Foot holding, something like that. Mr. Skywalker. Snowball. Don't you laugh at me. I put my hand on Bob's back to give him a little notice not to mess with Snowball or Pippa, and he laughed at me. That's the kind of respect I get around here, huh? You just laugh at me, Babaloo? Huh? Hi, Pippa. I know, he set you off a little bit. I know. What are you doing, Cecil? Big nutcase. Mm, mm. Bob, you're not going to get into my pocket. Nice, Cecil. Cecil is being calm now. Yeah, they're pretty much working into a groove. I just have to watch out that Bob doesn't chase Snowball and that he doesn't get Pippa all fired up. Because once Pippa gets fired up, it's hard to stop her. She's learned a lot of restraint, though. You could say that's right. You could. You could say that's right. That's right. Nope. There are always boundary issues. Yeah. But Bob's trying to get into. That was actually where Bob was trying to nest in the beginning, and then Cecil took it over. This is a Cecil hug. A Cecil hug. Hi, Cecil. You giving me a hug? Oh boy. He says, yeah, but the camera, that's not supposed to be on when I do hugs. It's hard to be a tough guy when you're hugging. Well, he doesn't actually bite my toes. He gets close, but don't you, big boy? Where are you going, beautiful? Where are you going? You taking over now, Bob? Bob is taking over the nesting area. Cecil's up here to get petted. And Pippa's preening. Yeah, she's just not doing too well today, so she wore out fast. I've got her relaxing in her cage with plenty of food and water and toys to play with. So yeah, I didn't think she could take another 2 hours. She was a little. Her eyes look a little dazed. So. Oh, you think so, Bob? I don't know about you, Bob. Cecil? Oh, another headless cockatoo. Oh, there's the head. Oh, pretty girl. Pippa, Pippa. Now, she spends a lot of time nest building, but it doesn't seem to be making her territorial. And it's only when Bob starts staring at her that she starts getting aggressive. right, baby? Or, if a human female comes by, well, all bets are off. Get too close to me and I'm going to get bit, right? You'll try to protect me. I know. My girl will try to protect me. I know. Hi, Snowball. Well, this is an honor. We don't usually get Snowball down twice in one day. It's all right, Pippa. He's not going to hurt you. Snowball's not going to hurt you. See? Snowball just wants to get petted. Like you. Yeah. See? That's a Snowball. She doesn't actually know Snowball all that well. He stays away from most of the other birds most of the time. That's all right, Pippa. He's not going to hurt you. He's trying to get petted. It's all right, Pippa. That's right. That's right. It's okay. It's okay. Snowball won't hurt you. He's a heck of a voyeur, though. Oh, yeah, she doesn't believe it for a second when I say he's not going to hurt her, but he just won't do that. He's more likely to try to snuggle up to her than anything else. Snowball is a friendly bird, aren't you? Are they friendly spirits? Yes, they are. Spirits of Snowball. Hey, Snowball. Yeah, she doesn't understand why he's there. He might be doing his little voyeur thing a little bit, but she's not a Saram, so I'd be surprised if that's what he was doing. He goes around and spies on the Saram cockatoos. Don't you, Snowball? Well, Pippa, she swallowed a piece of lead, which was surgically removed before she got here, and she's doing a lot better. But you can't fix the poisoning. That's one of those things. Lead poisoning is permanent, so there's there's a whole bunch of pseudoscience about how to remove it, but you really can't. I could be. Are you starting to focus on tritons now, huh? Snowball? Get out of my pocket. You quit trying to get. You're messing with my pocket. Stop it. Sneak. Brings a piece of wood over close to my pocket, sits it down, then tries to get into what's ever in my pocket. Oh, now you gave up since the wood didn't work, boy? He threw the wood down. Yeah. Cecil has a pretty long list of behaviors, too. He's Cecil Jekyll and Cecil Hyde, and there's several different Cecil Jekylls, too. Right? There's the snuggly one. There's the one that's just being friendly. There's the one that's preening. Oh, thank you, Jam and Jamie, for the super chat. Much appreciated. Oh, yeah. The move. That was a nightmare. I mean, it's bad enough when you have to move and you have some kind of. I'm glad you didn't get me that time, Cecil. And you have some kind of notice, but when you got flooding under the building and the landlord is basically ignoring it, bringing in people who don't know what they're doing. Finally brought in a real plumber, but that didn't make a difference. We couldn't stay there with that stench. So, what you gonna do? You got to pack it up and go, right, Cecil? Right, Cecil? Is that Cecil? Are you going to grab my face? Hmm? You going to grab me with that foot? Are you going to get me? No, not today. How's my Cecil? How are you doing? How's my Cecil? How's that big boy? Hmm? You're a big snuggler, aren't you? Hmm. That's my Cecil. You're doing okay here, aren't you? Aren't you? Yeah, that was a big move. Um, Lost a lot of our stuff too, so just couldn't bring it here. Not enough room. Not even in storage. So we have all their big cages are in storage. Should the day come when we move into a larger place, but it's probably more likely we found out through an accident that you can actually extend this aviary. So there's a middle section that you can just keep putting them on. So we might do that. Get a bigger aviary. What do you think, Cecil? Oh yeah, you think so? Cecil. See, he can be wild and crazy, and then he can be such a sweetie. Yeah, it was. What happened was the lock on the door broke. There's still one of those hanging swivel locks on it that works fine, but the regular lock on it broke. So I called up the company and A&E. A&E is the only one I know that makes anything like this, and these are great aviaries. But so I called him up and he said, "Well, what size aviary do you have?" I said, "The largest you make," and he goes, "Well, since we make them about 16 feet long, I don't think so." And I said, 16 feet. He goes, "Yeah, you can make them longer than that, though. You just keep buying the section over and over again." So, so we'll probably do that at some point, extend it out a bit, at least put in another 4 foot section. But right now, we have to watch our pennies, so we can't do it. But we will probably a year or so. Oh, Cecil, what a look! Can't beat him, can you? It's like when Peaches gives a hug, she opens her wings up and like covers you in her wings. Cecil curls his head around and looks up at you. Don't you, boy? Don't you, boy? Mm. And how much exercise I would get because every time I take Lorelei out, I have to chase her from one side of the aviary to the other. She's a nervous bird, and coming and going are big problems. So today I got her up to the door, and I only had 1 foot, so I had to let her go and then chase her around a while, which means doing the limbo because there's these ropes hanging down here, as they like too, of course. But I had to keep going under the ropes, and I'd go up to her, and she'd fly to the other side. She just kept flying back and forth. Mm. Whoever asked a question, I know you asked it, but I can't see it. Had one of my volunteers told me. Well, how closely are cerams and sulfur crusteds related? Well, that all depends. I mean, there are some sulfur crusteds in Indonesia, but the ones you usually see, like these guys, these ones are from, Christmas Island, so off the coast of Australia. So, they're in the same class. I mean, they're cockatoos, but after that, it breaks apart pretty fast. You get the cerams, the umbrellas, and the sulfur crusteds break down. So Not sure exactly how to answer that question because I'm not sure I actually know the answer. I'm not sure anyone does, but nice having you come by, Jam and Jamie. Appreciate it. I'll look into it a little more, though. I mean, to get you more specific details. Bob, this is something I don't know what this is all about. He likes to nest in my, on one of the sides of my shorts. And he puts wood in there, and he's rubbing the wood against my leg, which of course is somewhat irritating, but it's okay. You can deal with it, right, Pippa? Pip, 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 pip. No, there's that Cecil. Fire truck would probably work. Steam? I'm not sure I know what that means. Saram. That's what I thought you meant. Saram, yeah. I don't know how closely they're related. It's something I have to look into. I mean, they're all in the same class of Cockatoo, but where they broke off, there is I don't know if I can remember where to find it. On my computer, I just got it back and just got the operating system, the latest operating system installed. But there is a online place where you can go where you can look at the actual breakdown of every class, phylum, you know, um, and it makes a tree so you can see how it breaks off. I'll see if I can find that again. A lot of work went into that, and I did look it up on the Cockatoos at one point. No idea what the name of that place was. I found so many things that were interesting, but I'm sure I can find it again. Babaloo, what are you doing? Looks like you made yourself a little hand pistol there. Hmm? So mostly what I'm focusing on now is just getting them to be comfortable where they are. And the other thing I have to focus on at this time of day um, is if anyone starts breathing hard, okay, or they start putting their wings out with their beak open, then we have to go in. But it's only 82 according to my watch, which is one of the reasons I have a watch because I can't always use my phone for that, right? The other reason is I was alone before, so if something happened to me, it would alert those people and the people, 3 people on my list, and the paramedics to come and deal with it. So never had to use it, but it's nice to know it was there, right, Bob? I'll remember what that site is eventually. And it's great too because when you click on something, it opens up like a tree. It opens up with different leaves on the branch. It'll show you a branch, and then it shows you leaves off the branches, and gives you a rough idea how much time there is between one and the next. Um, it makes me think of that Lewis. Of course, it's remembering things like that is not normal anyway. It's just a function of my brain. I usually remember those things, but makes me remember that Lewis Black routine where he says, the guy in the movie, the movie, the movie with the guy. It's just there are times when you can't remember things. You listening to the crow, big boy? Hmm? Did the crow get you off my lap? You did? You like that big tree up there? The crows get pretty loud around here too, don't they, Bob? Sometimes these guys will start answering them. Pippa especially likes crows. Don't you, Pip? Am I bothering you while you're busy? Did I bother a busy bird? I did. Yeah. Do you have anything to say to the crow? No. Pippa, you're absolutely beautiful. You know that? She is. Yeah, they are. Just these guys can be territorial too, but she is starting to like the guy that lives here too. She doesn't care for women at all yet. I have to work on that, but she's starting to like him. Although she nipped him a couple of times. You can't put your fingers through the bars. Even I can't do it unless she knows who I am. I mean, if she looks right at me and knows I'm there, I can put my fingers through the bars. But if she's not sure, she'll turn around and nip at you. So it's a beautiful girl, Pippa. And Bob, you're a handsome boy. Bob's a handsome boy. He is. Handsome. You talking now to him? Huh? You talking to the crows? Yeah, I think we finally got that problem solved at this end, but you're never sure. I have to keep watching it, and I usually do a speed test before I get out of here because it seems like when you run a speed test off the router, if you have that capability, it has the tendency to speed you up. It's like the company doesn't want you to know that they're slowing you down or something. Well, it's that time where it's starting to get warm out here, so I got to take them in. You can kind of see it in Cecil. He's doing the tongue thing, and he'll start moving his tongue around, and then his wings will come out. Yeah, kind of like that. So, MediaCom isn't the greatest either, but we're getting what we can out of them. So, well, thank you guys for coming by. Bob, you want to say goodbye? Bob, say goodbye. You know how. He doesn't see anybody leaving, so bye, Michelle. Bye, everybody. Bye, Falcon Sue. Bye, Amy. Bye, Eleanor. Bye, Spirit Matter. Aaron, you have a great day. I'm going to go take these guys in and then come back out and clean this place in the heat. So, bye, Cheryl. Thanks for coming.